4 bikes within the internal.
Can you tell us
The
which bikes?
specialized SL8, the S5, and the Speedster.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. We've been hearing a lot of excitement around the brand Incolor and the latest bike, the SSR.
Yes.
There's a lot of people wanting to learn about this bike, and there's a lot of questions that people have about this bike. So if we could start off, can you tell us exactly who is Incolor?
Yeah, Incolor is a company start from 2010. The early business is about custom painting and carbon fiber repair. And in 2018, the company started getting some of the designing jobs from other companies, like some of the brands in this industry. And after 2020, we are started to design our own bicycles, mainly the road bicycles, for our own brands, and started to designing the Speedster and the Speedster, the SSR and the gravel bike. Our company, the staff is mainly from the bicycle team. The name is U by U, the Guangzhou University Bicycle Union. When we are all students in Guangzhou, China, and starting to riding bicycle together and form a team together. And after we graduate from the university, we started to devote ourselves in the bicycle industry and designing paint jobs and carbon fiber repairing and designing bicycles.
Fabulous. Yeah. And Philip, are you the engineer?
Yes, I am the chief engineer of the bikes.
So can you give us a little background about your experience with the bicycles, or is this something new?
Yeah, after I graduated from the university, before I graduated from the university, I am a bicycle enthusiast, riding bicycles and getting to inside the teams to getting into many ways if in China. And after I graduate, I go to Xiamen to work in the Qiji. The company name is Qiji. Mainly is a company if in the Xiaomi industry. Yeah, to designing the first bike of Xiaomi bicycles, the Qiji R1. And after that, I designed the SpeedX Unicorn. The smart road bike. And after
so
that,
how long have you been designing bicycles?
About 10 to about 12 years.
12 years.
Fabulous. Yeah. And after that, I go to mobile to design the urban bicycles and urban bicycle parts, and start a smart a company to make power meters. Yeah. And after 2018, I come back to Guangzhou and designing bicycle for Incolor and the corporate company to work with Incolor to design bicycle for other companies. Yeah.
So were you behind the design of the Voyager and the SR Plus as well?
Yes. That's all my design. Also some of the brands, the Chinese brand if in China, like the Bros, some of the bikes of others, and maybe some of the other brands are also my design.
Oh wow, those are some big bikes.
Yeah.
So if you could tell me, can you give us a brief introduction? What is the SSR and what is it supposed to do?
Yeah. The SSR is exploration for us to see how narrow can the bike to be to minimize the aerodynamic drag, to see how the limit of that this way of reduce the aerodynamic, and with that we use the external head tube and the ISP structure to minimize the frontal area, to see how we can get from those methods. Yeah, that would be a extreme challenge to compare to the earlier bike, the Speedster, because all of the structure challenge and the manufacturer challenge of that. Yeah.
And how would you say the SSR is an evolution of the SR Plus, or is it a completely different bike?
Yeah, compared to the Speedster, the Speedster use also the conventional ways to reduce the frontal area, like the conventional head tube, the conventional seat tube structure, and of the quite mainstream manufacture method. And with the SSR, we use some of the extreme measure to reduce the frontal area, so we could get more aerodynamic benefits from that. So the thinking of that, the thinking behind the Speedster and the SSR is the same. The difference is the SSR use more extreme ways to reduce the aerodynamic drag.
And is the carbon fiber layup the same, or is it different carbon fiber?
Yes, it's completely different, and because the SSR is much narrower, so we have to we programming the complete layout of the carbon fiber to use more of the expensive materials like the 80 tons carbon fibers. Yeah.
Right. And I know you've tested it in the wind tunnel. How much faster is the SSR from the previous SR Plus?
Yeah, at the 0 degrees yaw angles, the SSR is about 5 watts faster than the Speedster at a speed of 45 kilometers, and it's about 4 watts faster than the S5, the several S5.
And sorry, Philip, are you comparing it to the new S5 or the older S5?
Yeah, of course, the period version of the S5. Of course, when we testing the SSR, the new S5 is not coming to the market, so we actually can't get the latest version of the S5. But you could see at the test of the to the tour magazine, the S5, the old S5 and the new S5 is the data is almost
Similar.
Identical.
Yeah.
It's about maybe 2 or 3 watts lower at the new S5. Yeah.
So the SSR, the front end is basically like a bayonet fork.
Yeah.
It's a two-piece. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's a two-piece system and an internal head tube. Use the standard issue of the to compatible with a standard handlebar, and the external head tube to form a short front end of the bicycle and the head tube area. So yeah. Okay.
Now,
yeah, about it.
The handlebars, is it a proprietary handlebar, or can people use another handlebar if they wanted to?
Yes. The people can change the handlebar if you want, but with other brands of handlebar, the cable exit of the handlebar could be a little difficult to exit the cable, because the exit is backward compared to our handlebars.
I understand. Now, here's the big question that everybody is very confused about. ISP.
Yeah.
So I have two questions for you. One, why did you choose to go with an ISP system? And two, I don't know if you have an ISP in the back that you can show us what is the range of these ISPs is it 1 centimeter, 3 centimeters? There just seems to be a lot of misinformation.
Yeah. The official answer of the ICP system is the system is lightweight, is lighter and aerodynamic. But in my own opinion, I think the ISP system is much beautiful compared to the conventional ways. So I much like the ISP system bikes, like the Giant, like the open bicycles,
Yep.
and some of the high-end custom make bicycles like the MV. They all use the ISP system. The bike looks beautiful and smoother, and potentially have engineering benefits. That's
Would you
the
happen
way.
to have one that you can show us? Like if someone buys whatever size of bicycle, how much range do they have to go up and down? And so once you cut your ISP, is it a shim system? How does it work?
Yeah, within each size of the bicycles, the frame has about one 170 millimeters to adjust to cut the frame. Like for example, for the 54 size, the frame the minimum saddle height is 64, and the highest the height of the saddle is about uh, 80 centimeters. So when you already cut the SP the seat tooth, you can have a stacker like 2 centimeters to adjust the ISP height, and you also have you could ask us to custom make the ISP seat post because the ISP seat post could be 3D printed from aluminum, and also uh, the the structure to install the signal have can be custom made to adjust the signal height for very little range.
Do you
Yeah.
have a C post by any chance on you that you can show us how it works?
Yeah. Of course, I could send you the picture to after the meeting, because I only have the drawings of the and don't have the real products in my hand currently.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
And the C post, is it only a setback, like a -1, or is it also a 0?
With the custom make of 3D printed materials, we could custom make the ISP seat tube to have a different offset. Any offset is okay for us.
So
If you want to, we could custom make for you.
now in your standard program, you only offer a setback version. Is that correct?
Yeah. The 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter.
1 centimeter.
Yeah.
And what is included when you purchase the bike? People are talking about these aero bottles and the bottle cages. Is that something that
Yes.
you ship with the bike?
Yes. With two sets of bottle cages and bottles, and also
Perfect.
the handlebars. Yeah.
Yes. Now, is there anything that I'm not asking you that you would like to explain to the people watching?
So I look up the list you list about the price of the buy. Yeah, we could also talk about that about how we design the decide the price that in China is a high price maybe. Yeah.
We are getting a lot of questions about how or why Incolor is deciding to position themselves as the most premium Chinese bicycle.
Yeah.
What contributes to that price point?
Yes. For the beginning, we use about 2 years maybe to develop this bike, to engineer this bike, compared to other models of the model of a road bike. We spend about 2 times more times to develop the bike and make very a lot models, testing models of the bike. The main difficulty of this bike at development is to get enough stiffness of the bicycle with this very narrow tubes of the bicycle. So we spend a lot of efforts to make the bike is pedaling stiffness enough, and still also improve the comfort, the comfortness of the bicycle. Yeah. Also, we send the bike to UK to test the bike in Winterno.
Silverstone, right?
Yeah. And maybe we spend a half year to safety the bike to get a better result from the original models of the bicycle, and at last the bike use 3 times more expensive material compared to the speedster version. So the bicycle manufacture cost is much higher than the previous model. So that's why we place the bicycle to this price, not because we want to make highest price mark within China, but because the cost and the development times and development efforts of this bike, and you could see the performance of the bike compared to the big brands, big bicycle brands. The performance maybe could reach their levels, but if Conago or Specialized or check to development a bicycle like this like the SSR, maybe they will have a price tag about 8,000 to $10,000.
Right.
But with the price about $4,000, I think it's a reasonable price for this bike with this performance. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
I agree. So before we go, just excuse me, a couple things
yeah,
to reiterate. So you're telling me every size of the SSR, there is room for 2 centimeters up and 2 centimeters down?
yeah. It's 15 millimeters up and 10 millimeters down for each side to custom make the bicycle.
So just quickly, Philip, if I want to change my saddle, and I'm sure other riders might want to change their saddle, is it just like a shim that you have to remove to go down, or a shim that you insert to go up? Is the adjustability very easy to go both ways?
Yeah, the quickest way is to add the specker and remove the specker from the lower end of the ISP post.
Yeah.
You could have speckers cutting from the tubes when you cut the ISP structure. That's the fast way of the adjust. But I think the looking of that will not be very good because you have more speckers on the ISP system is not looking good. So the better way I think is have a different the place the lower plate of the settle structure, the settle installment structure. I could we could 3D printed titanium the structure for you to adjust the saddle height for little range. That's a better way, better looking way. But you will spend more time to do that.
So on that note, how many spacers are included to adjust the saddle? Is it a centimeter or a half a centimeter or a 3/4? What do you get with the bike?
Yeah, we decided not to include it the speaker within the package of the bike because every bicycle thing is have a different livery. The color is different, so we could if we use some of the black speakers inside the package, they will not looking good. So the better way is have the tubes cutting down from the C2 system. So you could cut exactly height number of the speaker for you exactly to adjust the saddle height. Yeah, you
Right.
could keep the cutting down parts of the ISP system to adjust the saddle if you need.
Okay, just because a lot of people on the internet, they're worried about resale value. So they're like, if I cut it and somebody else wants to buy the bicycle, what then?
Yeah. I think the better way is to custom make the another 3D printed ISP structure for the next customer to have a higher saddle height maybe if they want.
And that's something that you do?
Yeah, that's something we will do. Of course, they will charge a little price for that for the custom make of the ISP system. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that is everything that I want to ask you. I cannot thank you enough for taking the time out of your day to talk with me. It's such a pleasure to speak with the engineer and understand about this bike. I know a lot of people are very excited to ride this bike.
Yes.
Now,
I'm maybe looking forward to see some of the customer outside China to ride this bike to share their feeling of the bicycle, how they feeling about how they riding the bike. Yeah.
Now, last question before we go. Do you plan to test this bike against any other bike, or is the S5 kind of like the benchmark for the SSR?
Yes, we are planning to send the bike to cycling news and tour to have the have test to compare to all other aerodynamic bicycles to use the standard benchmark of this magazine to get a better credible result from that.
But in the wind tunnel, there's no more bikes that you're going to test it against.
Yes, we test about we test 4 bikes in the internal.
Can you tell us
The
which
specialized SL8, the S5, and the Speedster, and the SSR, and also the another brands, but I couldn't talk about that because it's classified models of that brand. So I think the main comparison is between S5 and SSR because I think SSR is a pure aerodynamic bike,
right?
And specialized is more like
endurance, like an all-rounder.
Yeah, all-rounder bicycle.
Yeah.
So we just put up the data of the S5. That's our main reason for that.
Perfect. Again, thank you so much.
Yeah, but if people want to see more data compared to other bikes, maybe we could they could wait for the cycling news test and the tour test of our bicycle. There will be test soon, I think.
Amazing. Philip, if I can ask you if you could send the information about the ISP, because a lot of people would like to know.
Yes.
So we could share that with our audience.
Yes. That's okay.
Thank you so much again. I know it's early for you in China, so have a great day.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Philip.
Mm.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.